Before we begin, please help us grow by subscribe, like or comment on this video. Aries. The pressure has been building, and it's all feeling like a little too much. You want to blow some steam off by partying it out with your soul squad. Reserve a table at your favorite spot and step out in your sparkly suit. You've earned your time off. The only thing you want to be mindful of is when to call it a night. You're being called to understand your boundaries better and prioritize self-care over everything else. Taurus. Today, you're being asked to reach out to your crew, the friend who perpetually lives off the grid, the friend who seems to be caught up with family and other responsibilities, the friend who seems to be vacationing at the closest spots across the country. Remember, we don't really know what's going on with the people in our lives until we make an effort, so focus on how you can give and the many ways in which you can be present to them at this time. Know that all the kindness you put into the multiverse will make its way to you in due course of time. Gemini. You're angry, you're disappointed, you're disillusioned. There are so many thoughts racing through your head. Instead of getting caught up in the mental gymnastics, step away from the scene of crime. Get some distance. Focus on self-healing. Make time for meditation. Prioritizing your inner journey will help you get through the trials and tribulations of the outer world. Cancer. Hiring the right team is merely the first step. The real question is, how will you retain them? The good thing, emotional intelligence is one of your strongest suits. That, and your ability to make people feel seen and heard. Use this to your advantage today. As such, the weekend is bringing with itself the opportunity to mix and mingle with the right crew, kindred spirits who share your vision and are just as inspired to bring about change in the collective consciousness. Be open to the many ways in which you can sync your forces with them. Leo. Most profitable day is foreseen for those involved in buying and selling. You will be able to complete a long pending job today. You may start an exercise regimen to come back in shape. A piece of good news awaits some on the domestic front. Those on a vacation can spend the day in a most boring place. An excellent day is indicated for students. Virgo. Given that we are still in the retrograde period, opportunities that you didn't quite have the chance to invest in could come back into your life in a new form. Trust that the offer at hand is in alignment with your purpose. Trust that you are ready to make your way to the next level. Remembering your worth will help you reclaim your power, which in turn will enable you to make things happen on your terms here. Libra. You may feel like you've reached the end of the road, that there is no way out, but that is far from the truth. You're this close to the final destination. So, power through. Challenge yourself to keep moving forward despite what the voice in your head is telling you. The success, abundance, and recognition you desire await you on the other side of this magnificent journey. Scorpio. What are the causes you are passionate about? What are the ways in which you feel called to give back to the community that has helped you become the person you are today? The collective needs your selfless service, now more than ever before. So, get ready to walk the talk. Beautiful. Get ready to show up for your fellow warriors in a way you never have. As for those flashes of insights that you have been receiving, know that they're not random by any means. They are being sent to you by your higher self. It's time to trust them and take a quantum leap of faith. Sagittarius. For everything that's coming undone, there are 10 things that are blossoming and moving into a space of wholeness. You're no longer operating from a place of perpetual panic. You're no longer engaging in the metaphorical game of tug-of-war. You trust in the divine plan. You call in miracles as an everyday practice and regularly witness your desires take a physical form. This week, you're also letting go of the need to compare your journey with that of others. You know you are where you are supposed to be, and that things will only progress further from here. Capricorn. They say there are always 3 sides to every story: yours, theirs, and the truth. So let go of the need to win every argument. Don't get caught up in the illusion created by your ego self. What you want to do instead is be receptive to what the others have to say, and work towards finding a middle ground. If you're playing mediator, practice deep listening, and make both sides feel seen and heard. Aquarius. You've been going back and forth on this decision. Here's the thing, though, mental math isn't going to help you arrive at the right conclusion. Listening to your heart will. So drop the barriers between you and you. Tune into what your inner landscape is telling you. You are prepared for the changes you are being called to make, both on the personal and collective front. Pisces. You're one of those rare and precious souls who is known to bring the gift of compassion to the table. You meet people where they are. You do your best to make them feel seen and heard. This chapter of your life sees you holding space for your soul crew to find their way back to themselves, to remember who they were before the world happened to them. Trust that everything you put into the multiverse will find its way back to you. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you guys with the next one.